Abundance, love. Abundance, supreme rising. Supreme rising. Supreme rising. Abundance. 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 Supreme rising. Abundance. Abundance. Abundance, my people. I just jumped up, right? Because I was reading through this psychology book, and I was just looking at some things in here. Abundance, abundance, gratitude, supreme rising to all, supreme rising to all. And, as I'm going through social media, I'm just looking at, some of the comments, whether it be my video or someone else's video. So I'm just looking at some of the comments, and I'm just, out of curiosity, I have a question that is plaguing me. Give me 1 second here. Let me see this here. All right, I have a question that's plaguing me. Is that, why do we hate people that actually think? Why is that a problem? Why do we hate people that challenges certain beliefs? Why do we hate and we can't, like, for example, if I believe in a clock, right? Wholeheartedly, if I believe in the calendar or the clock wholeheartedly, and somebody comes in and question my belief with common sense and logic, right? Why would I hate that person now? Why does new knowledge turn into hate? Why does fresh information, but really it's ancient information that we just coming back into our memory? Why is it that it turns? Why do knowledge of self and people that actually think for self and for others? Because when you're thinking for self, true for self, that means knowledge of self. That means you're thinking for reflection. So the question is, why do we hate people that come with fresh information that goes against our personal beliefs? We would never grow as a species like that. Never grow. Well, that baffles my mind. That, I mean, to tell me that I'm so deep into my belief that I can't take in new information and look in the mirror and reorganize the way that I thought life should be going, or what I believed in. I mean, is it really that bad? I mean, I just have to ask somebody that question. I have to ask that question. And a lot of people maybe, I mean, everybody in the new age right now, in the age of Aquarius, can relate to this, especially people that are actually thinking and actually wanting to know information, because this is about not knowing more than you. This is about remembering who you are and unlearning and learning. And the only way you're going to learn, or only way you're going to unlearn, is that you have to learn something new that contradicts what you already believe. So that way you can grow towards the light, as opposed to being stagnated, sitting where you're at mentally. Because where you're at mentally, you're going to be there physically. Yeah, but my thing is this. I understand that truth bring an into their system, but I'm asking you, even on an everyday friendship, truth ends that. Friendships don't even end over sometimes people taking each other money, wearing each other clothes, shit like that. You know what I mean? Somebody took, but friendships will totally end just by truth, by awareness. Why do we hate that? I really have to ask that question. Like, why do we hate? I just climbed out of bed, people. I literally just sat up here in my chair, and I was just, going through a book, and I'm just like, I just have to ask this question, man. Why do we hate truth? And we wonder why our brothers and sisters won't just, come on, let's just take out the president of the United States. Because there is many of us that will want to be the president of the United States. There are many of us that will want to be Warren Buffett, Jacob Rothschild, Queen Elizabeth, and look down at everyone else. There's many of us that will want to be like that. And there's a few of us that want to see everybody in leadership positions. And the best leadership the position to be in is leading yourself. See, when you got those type of leaders, the individuals, they are not leaders. They think they're leaders. They're following someone. That's what you do to a kid. You give a kid his medicine in something sweet. So we think he's not taking the medicine. So that's just being realistic. You're being treated like kids. And when you bring it to the attention to the individuals, they get angry because it's comical. It makes you cry, but it's also comical. Because this is kids. There is no difference from the video games that kids do everything versus what adults do everything. Monopoly game, look at the Monopoly board. Everything that you do every day. Everything that you participate in. Right in front of your face, a game. Call of Duty, same shit. Go over there, kill people, same shit. Grand Theft Auto, drugs, murder, robbing, you understand? Sex, same shit. They just do it in the video game. And then when they get older, it translates into adulthood. Still a kid. Still a kid. It is what it is. And we get mad at this information. Like it's not new information. This shit ain't new. This is old. Some of us just know how to use Stockholm Syndrome better than others. Simple as that. I fucking posted a video the other day, the older brother, wisdom, stuck the light bulb in the ground, electricity lit up the light bulb. Telling you they running power lines from the energy sources that you are sitting on and running electrical power lines inside of your house and telling you they giving you electricity. These people are amazing, man. It's probably one area in your city that they got power lines running from that can power the whole neighborhood. And you think it's a separate power line from the electricity that you're using next door from your neighbor. But all they doing is tallying this shit up and estimating. Shit is crazy. And giving you some fake number and you out there working to pay that fake number for the energy sources the energy that's coming directly to you. See, this is what I'm talking about, the difference between free will and not. So you can't believe that you're under free will. You can't believe this is a creation from God, the way that you are living or someone that's divine. So you, right then and there, just with that basic information, you should say, God damn, there are extraterrestrials here. Somebody's playing God. Somebody want to see us just working all day, suffering all day, mentally, physically, only enjoying the life that they want us to enjoy. That's going to continue to further to depression and anxiety and other what you would call bad behavior characteristics, violence, whatever you want to call it. Simple as that. You can only indulge with, you want to party on the weekend, but you can only party the way I want you to party. Here's the clubs. Here's the alcohol. Here's the cigarettes. Here's the tobacco. All that shit. You can only party the way I want you to party. And I'm going to open up the diners for you. I'm not going to open up no juice bars so you can have at nighttime. So when you finish partying, you can get that poison out of you. I'm going to let you put some more poison in you because you're going to go to the diner 3-4 o'clock in the morning. And then you're going to eat that bullshit as you was up all night. Now you're going to go home. Now you're going to smoke some more weed, might have another shot. And then you're going to ball out with some sex. And then you're going to wake up 2-3 o'clock in the afternoon. You don't get no sunlight. And you ain't going to go outside right away either because now you got to get over the shit that you just got finished doing the night before. No sunlight. Done switch you from the sun to the moon. And why do we hate this type of basic information that carries such a heavy weight? But arguing about what continent we from doesn't carry such a heavy weight. Because once we figure out what continent we're from, if you want to say we're from Africa, we're from America, what does that change? Doesn't change. Well, we going to change the school, we're going to change the curriculum. But if I point out the fact how we are still slaves to a group of species that created a group of species, and these group of species accepted this slave mentality of working in this economic system and this fake justice system, A, it benefits them, and 2, it gives them some existence. Without this world, they cannot exist. They don't have a history other than through violence. I'm totally confused about this. This is basic information. So why will we be handing our children to these people? How did someone that couldn't even keep itself hygienically clean, basic hygienically clean, the ticks, the bed bugs, the lice, you see what I'm saying to you? Couldn't make fire to keep itself warm, now digging between your legs to swab your vagina to make sure you're okay. Woo! And guess what? You need shadow work, Kalai, because you shouldn't have said that. Why? Because it's truth. You see? That hits home more than me talking about the whip and the chain in the boat. See? That tells you something. How could something that was walking on all, it's in their history, by the way, showed you in their history how they came through evolution, by the way, and told you. We had the first universities, and the only reason why we created school was for them. Wasn't for us. School is in here. School is earth. School ain't in some square box, looking at some square book, writing on some square board. No, that ain't school. So why do we hate truth? Basic truth. Even when we get into psychology, where did psychology come from? 2 white European men, William Walham and another one, created psychology. Why? Because he was already studying our brain. And now we use psychology or the same methods on each other, but don't use it on the species that abuse you. That's crazy. How could you get... Bro, do you not know you could throw a fucking brick through a window and you in jail and you got to take anger abuse classes? Name any race. Let's just start with this. And when I mean by any race, let's just start with what I mean by any race. Let's say bloodline of Thomas Jefferson, George Washington, Abraham Lincoln, any of them, any of their bloodlines, their family members. Did any of them, attend anger management classes? Do you see any of them? No, but they're benefiting from their grandfather. Oh, no, Kalai, you're talking too much. Get off of here. You're wrong. You're racist. You're hatred. You're wrong. You're hatred. You bash women. You hate people. You don't love. I don't know what I am. If I was to listen to y'all, man, I'd be fucking crazy. And I don't mean y'all per se. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Every once now, somebody will watch one of my videos and they'll leave a long paragraph. If I was to listen to y'all about myself, I would really be crazy. See, someone's opinion of you does not have to become your reality. And it only becomes your reality when you don't know who the fuck you are. You see what I'm telling you? And this is why I tell you, your opinion of me is not based off of chemistry, biology, neurology, physics, or genetics. Your opinion of me is based off your personal feelings and your personal experiences and your downloads. Simple as that. That's what your personal experience, that's what your personal opinion is of me. of your experiences and your downloads and your lack of knowledge of self and the fact that you have been taught, programmed into believing what you believe today. So now when I question your name, which is 2 street names, by the way, you can put together, you understand what I'm saying to you? And then when I question your age, which is made up by a clock and a calendar that came from a Pope Gregorian who was a molester, a rapist, and a murderer, by the way, gave you your clock, your calendar, and now you got your extra names. So, and your language, by the way. So when I tell you all of this, and this all deals with the development of your brain, language, frequency, sounds, you understand? And your organs. So when I tell you this, you say to me, I need shadow work. And because you can't respond to it. See what I'm saying to you? Because it makes sense. This is simple. And then you say, well, he's angry. Passion, bro. You ain't never had nobody that, but I do everything passionately. I don't know what you do. I do everything passionately. When I take a shower, it's passionately. I put real soap on the rag. Shit. You understand what I'm saying? I take time. You feel what I'm saying to you? I do everything passionately. When I'm juicing, I'm talking to the fruit. Hey, you. Ha! Yeah. Hey, pineapple. Looking nice. You got a nice shape too today, girl. Come here. Let me get all them juices. I do everything passionately. What you talking about? So you ain't never had no one like that. Because a person like that has ambition. He has fire. He naturally like that. So when he finds something, he's a go. Or she's a go. But you never had that around you. See what I'm saying to you? It's a fire it's not even a fire, it's a radiation. It's a difference. We don't make fire. Somebody else make fire. We make particles. We make particles, baby. Seriously. That's what the hell we do. So I just asked, Juice of Light, what's up, my brother? Abundance to you, my brother. Oh, let me hit my brother. You know what I mean? Why do we don't like people? Why do we hate people with true knowledge? And let me just tell you something. Other races of people they respect you when you have knowledge of self. They respect you when you have knowledge of self. Yeah. Understand that. Especially, let me explain something to you. When you can articulate yourself well, oh, they really got you. They really got respect for you. Yeah. And if they can capture you, oh, they got you. But if they can't capture you, if they can't get you, you know what I mean? Like these people that use trigger words to keep you stuck in the same in the same trance, psychological trance. Nah, there's a problem. There's a problem. See, because people that have knowledge of self and can't be psychologically manipulated or physically bought, they are a threat not to the pawn of the European race. They are a threat to the food chain of the creator of the eukaryotic race. See, I gotta give you permission to kill me, bro. You ain't this Joker is absolutely nothing. He is primitive. And I really mean this. This is some primitive shit that we are literally following. Seriously. Nobody want to hear that though, because guess what? It's not one person, no matter what the ethnicity is, that's intelligent enough or able to comprehend. Let's just say that what I'm saying can say that I'm lying. This is primitive shit, bro. I mean, literally primitive. And we can't pull ourselves out of it because there's so many of us that's in a low mental state that would replace the individuals that are at the top of the board. Because if you ever look at a lot of things that's going on in the last, let's say 10, 15 years, it's been benefiting what you call so-called black people. especially when it comes to outdoor entertainments and sports and so forth and so on. It's a reason for that. Got to get you to fall in love with what you love. Got to get you to fall all the way in love with it. Got to get you to believe in it. Because now we at a different part of the cosmos. You have to show them that this is what you want, no matter what. Individual success. That's what it is. Individual success. That's it. And we are a group of people that never negotiated when it came down to the perseverance of our species. We never negotiated when it came down to somebody even trying to experiment or manipulate our children. We never negotiated with that. We negotiated when it came down to fruits and vegetables and all that. Man, share. Go ahead. Rock out. Do you. But now when it comes to destroying our species mentally, that's a whole nother ball game. We never played that ball game. See, we never played that ball game. I don't even know how we got in the fucking game. I'm being honest with you. How did we get manipulated in this game? See, this is the things that I want to know. See, y'all want to know what continent you from. No, I don't. I want to know the fucking creator of that dog. And I don't mean white people, so I'm not so-called white people. I wasn't calling you the dog. But the dog, the pit bull, the French poodle, that nigga right there, me and him got to talk. I want to bust it up with them. And they not what you think they are. They don't look like how you think they look. That's what I want to see them. And I'm going to see them right here in this physical vessel in this lifetime. Watch it. And a lot of you are too. But I'm going to see them. You crazy as shit. I want to see that nigga who put that together. Nigga. You a genius. Seriously. I just want to see. I want to see what he look like. I want to see what they look like. People are afraid to see what these entities look like. Y'all they catching them on camera and shit in the back of yards. That's they were pets. They're the little experiments that they was playing with that's popping out shit now. But I want to see what the ones that literally see, hold on. I want to see the ones that can literally ship shape. Because they can't now. They're going to have to stay in their form. They're not going to be able to hide who they are. See, I want to see them. And I want to talk. I want to see them and I want to bust it up with them. I really do. After I'm finished chilling with my people, though, I really want, but I want to see them. A lot of us are afraid. See, you couldn't even fathom looking at somebody 9 feet with wings. That shit will fuck you up. A nigga with 9 feet. He got wings. And he got claws. And he talk. Yo, he goes, don't scare the shit out of y'all. Fuck y'all up. Because you know why? You've been programmed to believe and talk about small shit. That's why. And if you literally understood or the basics of chemistry, how electrical signals causes chemical messages through your body, through everything, throughout the entire, if you knew you was in nothing but water, and water is one of the main conductors of electricity. If you knew this, you got metals in your body, gold, copper, all this shit is used already here. Diamonds are 100% carbon. Man, are you not understanding? There is somebody that could be vibrating right in your house, right next to you, and you can't see them. The wall right here is full of light. It's vibrating, but it's vibrating so slow that it's dense, that it became solid. You can see it. This is where you get ghosts and spirits and stuff that get to come over here in this room and slam a fucking front door or something. They know they have to be physical. So they have to vibrate more dense in order to pull some shit or do something like that. But you got people right around you that's walking, that vibrating like this. How many hands you think that is? But I'm vibrating, it's only one. You can't see that. Zzz. And we only see less than 1% of the light spectrum. We hate this reality. But it's people are going to freak the fuck out. And they already are. Look at the villages. When the people was over there talking about there were beings that were hovering. Eyes glue up. The bullets wasn't doing nothing to them. How that story gets swept right underneath the rug. I'm just trying to get, come on, people. This shit is going to get strange. It's going to hurt a lot of people. Because a lot of people gonna get fooled. Because they done gave you the angel with wings. Just trying to tell you. It's sad. Y'all really don't get it. Y'all really don't. Pull up the Sumerian text. Pull up Sumerian God. Pull up Fish God. Just look at his images. He's walking around with a basket, and the pine cone that's in his hand is your pineal gland. The nigga is collecting your organs. Y'all not getting it? The Sumerian text is yesterday. This is what the white folks don't want to talk about because this is where they supposedly got the wheel, the clock, and the calendar. From their gods. It's the fish god. Look at this shit up. Just pull up the images and look at it. You'll be like, yo, this nigga is crazy. Those entities are here. And listen, the queen ain't nothing. Queen Elizabeth ain't nothing on what you really gonna see. Seriously. Nothing. And they know this. So this is why the universe knows this. Let me give down more energy. You have a biofield. That biofield is unraveling. You understand what I'm saying to you? So you're letting out more light and you're receiving more light, which is unlocking memory. And it's important that we continue to speak to each other with value, appreciation, and passion. And seriously, passion is very important. You see what I'm saying to you? It's very important. Whatever your level of passion is, let it be that. But this is how I express my feelings. This is how I express the knowledge of my memories that has been coming back to me. This is why I'm able to point my camera at the sky and show you the activities around the moon. Show you the blue Kachina, the green aura. The X that's in the moon. And then you got Professor Xavier Chair. The X-Men. I'm just showing you, like, I'm not a teacher. I'm just a reminder. That's all I am. And I'm here to remind you also, stop wasting your time with fruitless conversations. The only people that's going to talk about meaningless conversations, slavery, what continent we from, our brothers and sisters in Africa enslaved, to try to continue that type of division right there. I'm not even complaining about white folks enslaving us. We're talking about psychological slavery. I talk about physical slavery that turn into psychological slavery and the residual effects, not to get back to want to harm any other race of beings. None of that shit. That time is over. The time for violence and conflict has now come to an end. It is time for knowledge of self, growth, and prosperity. This is what the fuck this time is for. So I don't understand when I speak about all my videos relate back to DNA. Genetics, chemistry, neurology, development of your brain. How your brain operates is how you're going to create reality. That's what I'm talking about. I don't got time to talk about nothing else. Nothing else. And that goes back to our children. And we have literally lost that because we want to be the only one with every bit of information. And even the big ass gas giant son get his information from somewhere else. God damn. We all transferring information. That don't even make any sense. So why do we hate reality? Why do we hate when someone come along and says something that goes against what we have been programmed? Instead of saying, God damn, you know what, that makes sense. What the hell I've been doing all this time? Why? That's all I'm asking. Why do we hate people that come with true knowledge and facts? Why do we turn these people into some of the most violent people ever to ever walk the face of this earth? Why do we do that? That is so hurtful. Seriously. That is so truly hurtful. To look at, and you know what's so funny? That I have been posting videos of everything that you see now that these people are posting. The crafts in the sky, the cigar crafts, all this stuff. Right? And then I see them posting it. And y'all don't call them crazy. Oh shit, that ain't crazy. That shit's real, man. Look at this. Why? Because reality is coming in, the setting in now. That wait a minute. You know what? Kala could be right. And then when you say Kala could be right, you should say, you know what? Kala always said it ain't about him. Get the fuck Kala. The universe is talking to me now. And he was just a stepping stone for me to hear that. For me to pick my phone the fuck up. That's all he was. That's all he was a stepping stone. For me to pick my phone up. Hey, universe, what's up? I'm back now. Plug in. Plug in. And when you plug in, you walk different. You speak different. You move different. You see different. You eat different. The way that you accept constructive criticism is completely different. I'm always open for constructive criticism. I don't have my area of expertise is not what land we from. You know why? Because my areas of expertise is what genetics, DNA, prokaryotic cell. I don't care well, you could tell me what continent, because these continents are made up. I don't care about any of that. I care about police brutality. They're never going to change. This species is never going to change. You know why? Because genetics says they're never going to change. When you understand that they are spliced with they share 99% of their DNA with a natural violent animal, then you expect them to have that type of characteristics. I can see if they were spliced with an elephant. They spliced with a violent monkey. I'm confused. That don't make any sense to me. So why would I need to even go forward and me saying to them, I need you to be better? No. We had 2,000 years of you trying to be better. With you by yourself and the shit that y'all did amongst yourselves, and then pulled us in as a savior, and then got us all the way in, that brought our frequency lower, and now we here. We done did it. We done tried all we could. We taking our babies back. We not playing no sports. We not going none of your schools and none of that. You know how messed up they got us? I'm being honest, people. This is some real shit. Just think about this. They got us all arguing, and a lot of the people that's supposedly the most intelligent of the so-called black community, they got us all arguing on social media, YouTube, all the shit, Twitter, Clubhouse, about who's indigenous to what motherfucking land. And you ain't got no animal DNA. And they do. That don't make any sense. That surely don't. This should be the topic on every Clubhouse platform. How did a group of people so-called migrated to the mountains and now have fruit flies, muskrat, worm, zebrafish, cow, and monkey DNA. How did that happen? That should be at the top of every TikTok video that we make, every Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. That should be YouTube. That should be at the forefront. How did that happen? And there's no explanation. How did we go from haploids to diploids? Why would my DNA, why would the same genetic information need to keep copying itself? And then it's only taking certain bits of information each time it's copying itself from that species. Nigga, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Stop it. Stop it. We feed our children Pop-Tarts. Do you know what the French toast is in there? And we wonder why we rock around with anemia, sickle cell anemia. We feeding our children cereal. All because another species says on TV, nutritional diet. What? The same bloodline, by the way, that supposedly is so good to you now. I'm confused here. This is outright, this is dangerous. When I say dangerous, this is dangerous. I don't mean no harm. This is dangerous. Yeah. I truly don't get this. This should be on every social media platform. We should be talking about the differences in our genetics and why is such a disparity between us and them. And who deem these people sane to legally, hold on. First of all, who deem these people sane to teach you? It ain't even legally. Teach you to medically evaluate you, psychologically evaluate you, by the way, and create an economic system. Who deem these people to do this? Who deem these people, your social workers, child protective services, take your children? Who deem these people to create this? See, this is why I told y'all, this is all truth right here. We don't want to talk about this. You know why? Because guess what? I could be on a radio station and Sally could be sitting right over there. And Sally, even though Sally in her mind has tricked herself using cognitive dissonance to separate herself from her government that she's benefiting off of. You see what I'm saying? Or Joey. We're going to go with Sally and Joey. So they are benefiting from this, some form or fashion. Now, when I'm speaking about this, now Sally and Joey feel as though that I'm, because of the belief that they believe in their mind, now they saying that I'm racist. Or I have hatred. Or I'm speaking about separation. But why is it so important for me to participate in the world that you created off of genocide? I'm listening. If you want me to participate in your world, why didn't you give me 400 years of just living by my fucking self after you abused me for 400 years? Why you ain't give me 50 years of just living by myself? Let them do whatever they want over there. Just don't bother them. We have what we want. Why do you ain't do none of that? See, this is what I'm talking about. Why do we hate people that come with the information that touches the core of the problem that is plaguing our species? Why? Why do we do that? Why? See, in order for us to grow, you got to be able to let go. Sometimes you got to, snip some of your hair in order for it to grow back better. So in order for us to grow, we have to let go. And the darkness, the age of Aquarius, is going to teach you to let go. It's going to teach us to let go. We're going to let go of what's truly holding us back, and we're going to hold on to what's truly valuable. See, we know how much everything costs, but we don't know what the value of it is. See? Motherfuckers know how much this costs, how much that costs. No value, though. And everybody that knows the cost of something, they don't have no value within themselves. Everybody that knows the latest rapper, the latest motherfucking song that comes out, a rapper or a singer, whatever the case may be, they don't have no value within themselves. Especially those, I'm talking about those that listen to that toxic shit all the time. That toxic shit, oh, this person came out, sexy red, this, that, all of them. Every last one of them. I don't care who it is. Those that know, oh, this person ready to drop something. That's all right. Whatever is in my eye. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about what's in my eye. You looking at my eyes and shit, you all, niggas is sexy, man. I told y'all, these niggas is gay. They always be looking at me, man. I told y'all, man. I just climbed up out of my bed, man. That's all I did and said, let me go live. That's it. Like, jeez, like, whoa. Yo, man, like, wow, I'm in my bedroom, bro. Like, chill, man. Chill. Oh my gosh, man. You can't win for losing, man. Break me up, Collide. You can't win for losing, man. Can't win for losing on this joint, man. I'm saying talk about some real shit that's plaguing our species, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got I mean, it shouldn't even make a difference how I look. It should be paying attention to the star that I'm pointing to. See, I woke up this morning, right? When I woke up this morning, I climbed my ass out of bed and I sat down on that right there. See? I sat right down on that. I climbed my ass out of bed and I sat down on that. When I sat down on that, you know, it was like balance, truth. You know what I'm saying? Righteousness. Not being right, righteousness. So when I climbed out, I don't know what you did this morning. You feel what I'm saying? But what I did this morning is two different things. So I value you and appreciate you, but hey, listen, I'm a grown. Stop playing me. Stop playing with me. Talking about let you sit with me. Yo. Abundance, my people. I value y'all. I appreciate y'all. I truly do. Thank y'all again. You know, but the question was again. Why do we hate knowledge? Why do we hate people that come with knowledge that fucks up our fragility? It's okay. When I was eating chicken and when I was eating beef and I started looking at Dr. Sabi and I was watching Dr. Layla Africa and then I started writing things down and researching things. You know what I said? Damn, I didn't get mad at them brothers. I started making myself better. And then I started tapping into my piece of my puzzle. So I value, I appreciate you all. Y'all all have an amazing, supreme, cosmic day. You know, you already know, man, I got to get up and speak right my truth. It ain't even my truth. It's universal truth because it ain't about me. Because if I go today or tomorrow, man, it's still going to be here. You see all the cosmic energy that's coming into the planet right now. You see it. They can't stop what's happening. It is what it is. Everything is going to increase exponentially, like I stated to you once before. The increase with the sightings in the sky. Let me just say this to you. You wait till after the winter solstice. You wait till going into the spring of next year. Buckle up, people. Get your smoothies ready. Just sit back and enjoy the ride. I posted a picture, right, that was over Spain. And the structures in the cloud, clear ship. And people, some of the, like, listen, hold on. My people that believe in God or Most High, whatever the case may be, was like, oh, nah, like, this is CGI, whatever the case may be. And somebody clearly took the picture and sent it into World Signs, you know. So I'm sitting there like, okay, not a problem. I don't have no problem with that. But the thing is that other races of people, and it doesn't mean that I don't trust my people, but other races of people are stating older races of people that have traveled around the world. You understand? Because I know we don't do much traveling. Because a lot of people that I can actually show me do your passport look like a box of Fruity Pebbles? So those that travel around the world and seen different places in their physical body, and an avid sky watcher. These white folks and other races of people are stating, I've never seen so many squares, triangles, pyramid-shaped structures, 90-degree angle in the sky. Never have in your entirety of their life. Never have. And these are supposed to be cloud formations. You've never seen it before. Because you know why? Because it never happened before. Because it's a group of people now. We're in a different part of the solar system. So a lot of people are going to be freaked out about what they're going to see. But it's okay. I try to give you as much as a reminder as I possibly can for you to look on it. The information is there. The information is there. You just got to be able to surf and navigate through the truth. You don't got to read all about the Sumerian God and Sumerian text. That's a waste of time, to be truthful and honest with you. I would read about the pineal gland. They're not going to give you too much information about that. But I would learn about our brain. I would learn about our genetics. And then I would listen to different scientists and doctors, Dr. Dilbert Blair, Dr. Layla Africa. I would listen to people that drop these anatomy science when it comes down to our genetics. And I would write them down and learn them for myself. See, because when the power go out, the revolution will not be televised. You will be responsible for you and those that are around you. So then you will become what? The leader that you should be, really. Think about that. Abundance and gratitude to you all. Y'all all have an amazing supreme start to your sunrise. I want nothing but the best for all life on this planet. I hope you want the best for yourself. And not selfishly, because that's another thing that we have fell victim to. We all want the best for ourselves, but do we want the best for ourselves that is going to reflect to our reflection? Because I may be riding a bike. You see, I'm riding a bike and I want to see you in a car. No matter if I'm riding a bike or if I'm in a car or not. But if I'm in a bike and I'm not going to get a car, but I see you on a bike, I still want to see you in a car before I get to the car. Even though I'm still working to get to my car, but if you get to your car before I get to my car, abundance to you. That's how it's supposed to roll. Not this individual Western self idealism. We don't need that. That's some bullshit. That doesn't grow. So I value, I appreciate y'all. Y'all all have an amazing supreme cosmic day, and welcome the winter solstice December 21st, because it's going to be popping right after this one. Abundance.